Why Courtney? Courtney? Listen up. That woman met with the president on top of the Grand Tower. 2 nights ago, she pushed the president off the roof. He fell onto this film line. At the time, there was no one else on the rooftop, aside from those two. There's no doubt of room in my... There's no room for doubt. That woman murdered the president. It was just the 2 of them, alone on the rooftop. No bodyguards. Yeah, I confronted with those bodyguards over there. They didn't know about it either. Guess he managed to give them the slip. He must have had something secret to talk about. President Hung and Judge Courtney. Did those 2 have some sort of connection? Woogie, woogie, woogie. Apparently, he had an arrangement with the owner of the Grand Tower. He requested the entrance to the viewing platform be restricted, so that he could be alone. Well, it's not like the owner could turn down a request from the president. Does that mean the last person to see the president was... Exactly. Courtney. You mean, it's gotta be her. Agent Link's reasoning is certainly sound. However, he has overlooked one major thing. And that's where I must strike. Yeah, it doesn't look like he got... like he splatted. There would be some splatter if he fell off the roof. How can you be so sure that the 2 actually met? Huh. Attacking right off the bat. Fighter's instinct. It's not bad. Trying to keep in check for the opening move. Impressive. No, that wasn't exactly my intention. Still, Mr. Prosecutor, I've only just begun. So why don't you pipe down and listen up? Okay. 2 nights ago. Are you certain? Huh. You tell me, then take a look for yourself. This picture was taken by the security camera on the roof, on the Grand Tower. It was undoubtedly taken the night before and last night. All this picture shows is that they went to the rooftop together. There's no indication of what transpired afterwards. Security cameras were only installed in front of the elevator. There's nothing to show what happened on the viewing platform. But I'm certain of it. That was when the crime took place. The president really was murdered 2 nights ago. It would mean that the body has been here ever since. What's wrong, Mr. Prosecutor? Something on your mind? It's not over yet. I'm just getting started. There is no one else on the rooftop. Someone could have been hiding it on the viewing platform. That's right! There was even a cotton candy stall up there. The owner of the building had been secretly contacted by the president. He could ill afford any slip-ups, so the owner frantically made sure secrecy was maintained. Everyone and everything was cleared out, including the sugar for the cotton candy. Even the sugar? That's just too cruel! However, it was all for naught. The president still met his end. Yeah, there's room for doubt, though. Do you really think there's no room for doubt? Of course I do. The time, the place, everything points to the woman committing the crime. I see. The time and the place, everything, huh? I'm following the president's death and where his body was found. Seems I have reached the heart of the matter. Agent Lang has overlooked something major. And that's where I must strike. Okay, so... You keep saying 2 nights ago, and I'm just like, well, why? There's no room for doubt the woman murdered the president. There is room for doubt, though. If we look at just the clock tower itself... did he submit it for evidence at all? 110544. Can we actually check that? Have that as a thing? The photo seems fine. I guess we have to, like, show the whole entire fact that it wasn't him falling. There's no one else on the roof 2 nights. He fell onto this film set, so that would not be the case. Yellow stained cloths. I mean, very clearly he's not, because the body is intact and everything. Like, if it was like a Chew story thing, that could in fact be the case. Can record and play back audio. I've been yawning a lot. What the hell? Stop yawning! I hate when it yawns so much. The concrete is broken and the ground beneath them is exposed. They look like giant footprints. That's cool and all, but... Thank you so much for helping. Revenge. Revenge! Okay, the black market auction were held here. There is a secret entrance to the 51st floor. So there is that one thing right there. So we can, in fact... There's no one else on the rooftop aside from those two. So the only thing I really have to lead is the Grand Tower. It likely fell to the studio roof. Surrounded by pieces of concrete, yellow stain on the clothes. Oh, taken yesterday. There we go. This was the president, right? No? I'm going to assume that this is the president, and that's what's going to lead to the fact of why she didn't say anything. For us to figure out. But I generally think that's what's going to end up happening here. Like, that's why he wanted to, like, be a part of the crew and everything. Yeah, and despite the fact there's no one on the roof, the fact of the matter is that there could be someone on the roof. Objection! No? Damn. Damn. I'm trying to set something up, and it just isn't anything really there that's, like, concrete enough for me to be like, it's this specifically. And that's what always trips me up a little bit. Ugh. Okay. Overlooked something major. And that's where I must strike. What did he overlook? On top of the Grand Tower. He pushed the president off the roof, and he fell onto this film lot. I mean, that is definitely plausible that he could have fell onto here, but he wouldn't be this intact. I guess I could put the crime scene notes as one. Combination wouldn't work. Neither would Monster Movie Flyer. This might be the case. No, and then we have that too. So I'm a little confused over what I should do. Clearly literally is yawning. My body is just like, why aren't you sleeping? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, why do you have trouble with not sleeping at this current point in time? There's also the fact that it's hard to actually push someone off this roof. So maybe I press there with the Grand Tower. So I'm gonna do that. Nope. Nope. I genuinely don't know what else to get at it, because, like, it's so very apparent to me that, like, this just isn't a thing. This is like arguing that ghosts aren't real in Danganronpa 1, because for some reason we took, like, 20 minutes to prove that. There was no one else on the rooftop aside from those two. No room for doubt that the woman murdered the president. There is room for doubt. There's tons of doubt. Like, that's not gonna be a thing. It's a little weird to say that this is the room for doubt, but no, it wasn't it either. Always question words without evidence. Okay, come on. Damn it. I don't know what he's saying is the case here. We did deduct that, like, the murder weapon was, in fact, probably the moose head. But, like, to me, it's not established on the thing. So, this would be the only thing here, but it's not shown. It's actually not shown that this is, like, this is the thing that killed him. Damn, dude, just getting L's today. I don't know where else to even put it or do. We're kind of just hitting it every time. He fell onto the film lot. It's not really a thing. He's not establishing a motive for anything. Maybe? No. I'm grasping at straws here to BH, because, like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And I don't know the dates in particular. Maybe that's the photo? No. Yeah, that's fair. I'm dying here. Oh my god. This wouldn't matter. That's just not gonna matter whatsoever. Maybe the commemorative photo? It is?! Shilong Long. From the Interpol agent with the highest arrest rate to have fallen so low. So the thing that makes me annoyed about this is that it doesn't say the president's in it. And, like, I'm kind of just like, I thought I had to establish it beforehand. That's was my inkling towards it, and why I was confused by it. I thought it was gonna be like the big thing leading up to it. So I overthought it by a long shot, and I hate myself for it. Fantastic. What do you say? This is a commemorative photo taken by the staff at Global Studios. Everyone's got such great smiles. Well, except for John. This photo was taken yesterday. What? If Judge Courtney had murdered the president 2 days ago, then his body should have been there when the photo was taken. I forgot about that established part. So we weren't talking about any of that bit. Specifically, just the body wasn't there for 2 days. This is why you really comprehend, folks. Oh! Perhaps you should have listened a bit more carefully to this those involved in the case. Questioning witnesses is one of the basic fundamentals of an investigation, is it not? The catcher, Mr. Edgeworth's great smile. You really do look most alive when you're cornering your opponent. Just as I expected. It's been a while since I felt like this. Agent Ling, haven't you been a little hasty in your reasoning? Tch, I don't need your advice. Ling Si says, the wrath of the wolf lasts 100 years. My anger towards the woman who killed the president cannot be suppressed. I too wish to capture the culprit. However, there's no doubt that the body appeared here last night. Therefore, the president could not have fallen to his death. Yeah, he was crushed by the monster head. The crime occurred here at the film lot, not on the rooftop of the Grand Tower. So that's what you think? Still, I don't intend to stray from my logic either. However, we could not have fallen to his death 2 nights ago. This photo proves that. Is that so? Think about it this way. 2 nights ago, Courtney pushed the president off the roof and killed him. Afterward, she snuck into the film lot to hide the body. And here, wouldn't it be easy to hide a body in a costume or behind this equipment? Then all she had to do last night was retrieve the body. Once we search this area, we'll know where she hid the body. Unfortunately, there's no need for the search. What are you saying? This piece of evidence proves that Judge Courtney could not have hidden the body. It would be this, right? The combination lock. Branch is forced to open. I would assume it's that. Everything else kind of doesn't showcase it. All the entrances to the film were locked. The chain on the back entrance was only cut last night. What? Therefore, Judge Courtney could not have entered the film lot 2 nights ago. But the president could have only fallen 2 nights ago. Why are you so insistent that the crime occurred 2 days ago? Why? Because there's still more to the security camera footage. Why Courtney? The second part. The photo was recorded 10-20 minutes after the president went up to the roof with that woman. That woman, she came back down the stairs, the elevator alone. After that, there was no sign of the president getting on the elevator at all. There's no other way for the president to get down without using the elevator, is there? Besides, getting pushed off the roof by that woman, that is... The president never came down from the rooftop? That's right. Security camera is always watching the entrance of the elevator. It was specifically set up to record anyone who entered or exited the rooftop. Essentially, the camera created a locked room, one which the president vanished from. A locked room, I see. This is quite an unfavorable piece of evidence for Judge Courtney. But not really, though. A rooftop escape! That's a difficult feat. So even the Yakutarasu can't just fly through the sky. That's right, I still need more training to be able to pull that off. Are you saying you're going to train yourself to fly? I mean, she could get a hang glider, it wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't a great beef like just be like gliding? A little swoosh? Rebut! Nah, motherfucker, I know exactly where to zone in on. No sign of the president. This I do know. There's no other way for the president to get down without using the elevator, is there? And if there were, in fact, some other way besides the elevator? From the roof of a 50-story building? Ha! That's ridiculous. Well, the elevator, there's no way to get down, let alone get off the viewing platform. So one, this is a safety hazard. That should not be. There should be a staircase to some degree. Hence why all buildings are supposed to have that to code. And two, we do know another way. We'll need something better than that to break my logic. A way to get off the rooftop viewing platform without using the elevator. How about it, Mr. Prosecutor? You understand now? There's no reason for the president to be lying sprawled out on the pavement here. We're just gonna get the other little part at the end here because locked room created by the security camera. Is falling off the roof really the only way to escape this locked room? Nope, it isn't. Oop, is there? There is. Objection! As a matter of fact, there was one. A hidden route, that is. A way down without using the elevator? You better not tell me he fell off or something. There's no need for that. It's quite simple. The president just needed to know about the existence of the hidden 51st floor. The 51st floor? This building has a hidden 51st floor. If you want to know the actual reason why that is the case, there's a reason why no one calls the 13th floor a thing. You have the 12th floor and you have the 14th floor, but there's no 13th floor. I kid you not. They don't have a 13th floor labeled because people don't like that number. So it would stand to reason that there actually is 50 floors in here, but it's the 51st floor specifically because there's no 13th floor. So it's a little wink wink nudge nudge to building code because people are stupid. It was accessible through a secret hatch on the rooftop. Using that route, it would be possible to leave the rooftop without using the elevator. Hidden room? Secret hatch? How could the president have even known about that? I wonder. I don't know the answer myself. I am merely raising a possibility. In the first place, what's this all about? This hidden 51st floor. Sounds like something that Ninja Girl over there would love to get into. No way! I'm sick of that place! Okay, that place only holds bad memories, after all. The 51st floor was a secret storeroom for the black market auction. Its true purpose was only exposed yesterday. Black market auction? You're not suggesting the president was involved in something like that, are you? I have no proof. However, the possibility exists, does it not? I want to put it past the president. Oh! Impossible. The president would never. He would never be involved in a black market auction. What's this? You punks, are you prepared? If you're gonna spout nonsense like that, I'll tear you to pieces! Ah! She ran away. You don't have any idea the amount of respect that man has earned from this country's people. I see. We have seen the president's true colors. However, the people of Zangfa remain in the dark. Should I inform Agent Lang of the president's true nature? No, telling him now would only further cloud his judgment. I understand, Agent Lang. Please calm down. He spoke out of line. I apologize. Sorry. My emotions got the best of me. Okay, how long do you plan on hiding? You come on out now. I'm sorry. It's fine. My anger is directed towards the president's killer. Well, I'll be. You're actually a pretty good guy, ain't you? That loyalty in your president is mighty admirable. What's it to you? Ah, don't be like that. I got some good news for you, I reckon. What? The president ain't even never passed through the 51st floor. You can count on me. Really? I was in the storeroom myself, and I saw it with my very own eyes. That's right. He snuck into the storeroom that day. Thanks. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What is it? I don't intend to give the culprit a single step of leeway. No one's seen the president since he met with Courtney 2 days ago. That doesn't change the fact that the body wasn't here yesterday. And we were pushed off 2 days ago. It would be odd that he wasn't found until yesterday. A data fall from the roof would have taken a whole day. I'll admit there are a few things I still haven't figured out. Regardless, there is one thing I am certain of. There is? What exactly occurred here last night? I'm certain we'll have to look into that in order to uncover the truth. Because the body and the footprints could have only appeared last night, right? Agent Lang, we'd like to bring the body in for the autopsy. It's in your hands. Make sure you show the proper respect. I also have one more thing to report. What is it? We found some footprints near the body. They were left within the area that looks like a monster's footprint. There were human footprints within the monster's footprint. What kind of footprint? Sir, they were the footprints of a child, about the size of an elementary school student. What? Huh? An elementary school student? Wait, could it be? Who was that? Miss Nicholas? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please excuse my rudeness. Is there something you want to say? What is she so scared of? I'm worried that you'll think poorly of me, but please let me testify something. It's really important. Not something you need to be so worried about. What is it? Last night, I actually came here. What? Ah! Why did you come here? Well, I got a little worried, so I stopped by to check up on John. John? You mean John Marsh? I thought. Yes, last night, John stayed here late in order to practice by himself. Wow, he's really dedicated. Well, this movie is the first time he's starring as a lead role, so I'm sure he wants to do his best. He must have witnessed something last night. When was this? If I remember correctly, I think it was a little past 10 p.m. It looked like it was going to rain, and I was getting worried, so I came to check up on him. And when I got here, well, You saw something? Yes. John was practicing by himself. And right above his head, I saw a long neck. A neck? Yes. Its skin was really scaly, almost like a reptile. It was like the neck of a dinosaur? Whoa there! Could that have been Gordy? Last time I went hunting for it, he was a bust. But I reckon this one could be the real deal. What? So this time it's Gordy? That's right. I was really surprised. After all, John is a boy who could communicate with Muzilla. Yeah, that's right. The damn horns of his lets him hear what the monster's saying, right? Even so, he was looking up at Gordy's face, and he was talking to it. He was like they were friends. Doesn't that sound weird? You said it, sister. That's pretty damn strange, I reckon. That boy's a little traitor. Seems she's gotten reality mixed up with the movies. Hey, Missy. Did you really see that? Yes, but I was so shocked. I immediately ran home after that. What do you make of this, Mr. Prosecutor? Is another monster taking the stage? Agent Lang, do you really believe this absurd testimony? I couldn't care less about the monsters. However, it looks like, who we need to talk to next has been decided now, hasn't it? John Marsh, who was here last night. Very likely he saw something, isn't it? Attaboy. John Marsh, we got some questions for you. John kind of left a while ago. What? Let's go after him. April 6, 10:54 a.m. Outside Grand Tower, Tower Plaza. Where'd he run off to? He might have just gone back home. That's right. I mean, it doesn't look like they're gonna get any filming done today. Or he may have run away. Aren't you just overthinking things? Still a child, I can't imagine that he could have murdered the president by himself. He said he was alone. Maybe that monster helped him out or something. That boy could summon a monster to his aid, right? Very funny. Not saying that kid's definitely the culprit. But right now, he's the most prominent witness we have. But we'll have to find that brat. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth! Ah, Gummy! Ugh, I... He ran away? What is the detective doing? Doesn't matter. It's not like I can rely on this country's police anyway. Agent Lang, do you intend to continue investigating by yourself? Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that? Didn't you also have a small army of subordinates with you before? That's right. But you know, being a lone wolf isn't all that bad. You don't have to worry about your subordinates or partners. All you need are your fangs. Simple, right? Subordinates and partners. Well then, I'll be seeing you two. Things are getting interesting. I reckon I'm about to get real busy myself. After all, got me a pair of monsters to hunt. Definitely getting my hands on this scoop. Things have gotten pretty crazy, haven't they? Indeed. There's the footprints of Muzilla and now the shadow of Gordy. Almost exactly like the movie. How about we go monster hunting too? Well... Isn't that... Isn't that one of Lang's men? He's one of Agent Lang's subordinates. We met him during another case. Excuse me. Oh, Prosecutor Edgeworth. It has been a while. Shouldn't you be following Mr. Lang? Agent Lang, Shifu is no longer my boss. What exactly happened? You remember the incident from 1 month ago? The Yagatarasu incident. We had been involved with it. Agent Lang had a major mistake back then. He almost aided and abetted a dangerous criminal. But Lang had come quite close to that at the time. Shifu took responsibility for what had happened, and our team was disbanded. Disbanded? That's what Agent Lang was talking about when he said he'd become a lone wolf. Then why are you here? Well, I was a little worried about Shifu. It seems that even now, he's still chasing after them. The ghost of 12 years past. Like, there's the number again. Ghost of 12 years past. What are you? I'm sorry, I've already said too much. If you'll excuse me. These ghosts Agent Lang is chasing after. Do they also have something to do with this case? Looks like everyone's left now. What do we do now? Well, Miss Hud is going after the monsters, and Agent Lang is going after John. We should also try approaching this case from a different angle. What angle would that be? We should listen to what Judge Courtney has to say. Ah, that's right. If I'm not mistaken, Miss Courtney is... Well then, I shall take my leave here. I will be presiding over Patricia Rowland's trial. She said that she had a trial coming up. Indeed. Let's head to the courthouse as well. Okay. To be continued.